Hey there, everybody. Thrilled you're here with us on this Tuesday. I'm Briggs, here with Hunter on Northern Life, and since Ryan is taking the day off, we have special guest host Kendall Jarboe today.
Hello.
Woo!
Good to be back.
You can tell we're celebrating.
Yes.
And it's perfect timing she's here because it's her birthday today!
Kendall!
Woo! Happy birthday!
We didn't even plan that.
No,
It just
seriously.
happened the day I'm filling in. It's my birthday.
Thank you, Ryan, for being gone today. That's perfect.
Maybe he planned it and we didn't even know.
Exactly, yeah.
Smart
He's like,
man.
that's your birthday present. You get to
Yes.
fill in for me.
Do you have big birthday plans?
I started off the morning by going to the doctor.
Oh,
that's fun.
A lovely checkup, yeah. And then tomorrow I need to renew my driver's license.
Okay.
Because it is now expired. So lots of adult things.
Exciting!
I know, it's like we're getting older and we have all these things we have to do, but I am going to dinner tonight.
Good.
So
Ooh,
that'll be a lot of fun.
You and Alex going somewhere special, probably?
Yes, it's a
Okay.
surprise though. So I don't know where.
I like that.
Ooh,
Yay.
any guesses?
I don't know. We'll
Okay.
see. I don't know if we'll try somewhere new or we
Yeah.
have a few tried and true places. So
Hope it's not just McDonald's or something. like that.
it definitely will not be. I know it's not going to be McDonald's.
Too funny. Well, very happy birthday, Kendall.
Thank
Yes,
you.
we're happy you're
welcome.
here with us today. And coming up on today's show, Briggs and Ryan thought they knew what they were getting into when they took off their blindfolds this week, but turns out I had a little something up my sleeve here. We'll show you in just a little bit. It was a lot of fun, though, getting out and hiking in the woods and just having a blast out there.
It was. I was definitely worried when you said this isn't the only thing we have. I was like, okay, I don't know.
And hey, as I've mentioned before in this show, I'm a mom to my sweet little 6-month-old daughter, Avalon. So I wanted to put Briggs and Hunter to the test and see how much they know about newborns. So I'll quiz these two coming up.
Oh boy, I don't know how much I know. I hope I know at least more than you.
I know, right? Yes,
I bet
no.
you will.
I seriously know nothing. I don't know how to hold a baby. We're going to learn a lot today.
Yeah.
My favorite picture of you, Hunter, is the one where you're like holding your friend's
this.
baby up like a lion or like a burrito or
With this
something.
kid Sawyer, just like, I don't even know what I'm doing. I had the head, though. That's all that
Yeah,
matters.
that's
exactly.
Important that
That's
head.
true.
Yep.
Before we get to all that, is an exciting week here in Minnesota. As we know, the Timberwolves snuck out a huge win in Game 7 Sunday night, advancing to the NBA Conference Finals for the first time in 20 years. Unbelievable, I know. So now we're getting ready for them to make some history, hopefully, as the Timberwolves prepare to take on the Dallas Mavericks in the next round of the playoffs. So that series starts in Minneapolis at 7:30 tomorrow night, so we don't have to wait long, with another game in the Twin Cities Friday night before the series then shifts down to Dallas. Hopefully the Timberwolves will just win the first four and we don't have to go any further than that.
That'd be awesome.
Kendall, I know you're from Texas, so any allegiance to the Mavericks? Do you follow NBA?
Not really. I
No.
feel like it's a win-win situation for me personally because Minnesota might win and Texas might win.
There we
So
go.
I'm happy either way.
Yeah. I know Ryan, who's obviously not here today, is
Yes.
probably gearing himself up for this game tomorrow night because he's a big Timberwolves fan, so there's
Exciting.
really only one winning way for Ryan.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes.
His dad has been a season ticket holder, I think, since they became an organization. So I
Wow.
imagine they're going to go to a couple of these games coming up here.
That's exciting.
And I think we start at home. Is that correct?
Yep. Yep,
On
Minneapolis.
Wednesday. Okay, so let's go Timberwolves. Let's bring it home.
Yeah, Wolves back.
Yep, there we go. I like it.
Well, hey, just like the Timberwolves, we have a whole lot to celebrate here at Northern News Now. We are super proud to announce our team took home 2 regional Edward R. Murrow Awards last week. Those are very prestigious honors recognizing top-notch journalism. Our evening anchor Dan Wolf and our chief photographer Alex Lidola took home the award in the hard news category for the report last fall, shining a light on Duluth's housing crisis. And then Alex and our reporter Quinn Gorham, who now works for us out of the Minnesota State Capitol, won the video journalism category for an amazing story out of Ashland, highlighting a piece of life-saving equipment at their fire department. So congratulations to all of them. That's just amazing.
Yes,
It
it's always
is.
nice to be recognized for all the hard work that everybody puts in at the station. So huge congrats to all those folks out there that won something.
And it's so cool because that's, all of the Midwest states, like they're submitting the best of their work over a whole
Yeah.
year. So to win in those categories is huge. And now they go on to the national Murrows, which I think
exciting.
maybe in the fall sometime. So hopefully we'll learn if those 3 won around then. But huge congrats.
Yeah.
So cool. So I was really excited over the weekend. My mom came over and we planted my flower boxes at my house. So I just had to show you guys. It was so fun. My mom so kindly went out and got the flowers and then she brought them over and she did a lot of the work, I will admit. But I was there helping and learning along the way. And so usually she likes to go flower shopping like Mother's Day weekend. And so
Sure.
she did a little bit of that, but I think she noticed there were fewer people actually starting their buying. I don't know if that was maybe because it's like been a little colder at nights than it has
Yeah.
That
been.
could
You
be.
might know, meteorologist.
It makes
too,
sense. It's
but-
been, I mean, the past couple of weeks at least, I've been having to bring my kind of hanging baskets in.
Yeah.
A lot of frost going on. What was that first flower? That's so big and beautiful.
I
Do you know what that was
don't know
called?
the name of it. I'm gonna have to ask my mom.
looks
She's kind
awesome.
of the flower
That one right there, yeah, look at
aficionado.
that.
I know that
Gorgeous.
one's on my little like front steps there. It's my favorite one too, and I can always cut it off too if I want to put it in a little arrangement or something,
Nice.
and then it'll grow back. So it's just gives and gives all summer long.
Gosh, beautiful. Good for you
Cute.
guys.
Yeah, it was
Hopefully,
fun.
after all these May showers, we have May flowers too.
Seriously,
Let's
yep.
hope. Let's hope.
Greening up everywhere. Let's keep
Seriously.
it going.
Well, Hunter, you had a jam-packed weekend,
Oh my gosh.
didn't you?
It
Started
was-
off Friday, KQ.
Yeah, the old KQ morning show. We had our half-eaten donut celebration, so a lot of the KQ faithful coming out and celebrating with us and getting some inside baseball and what it is exactly that we do.
Cool.
Northwood's band took over and just had an absolute blast
Nice.
hanging out there. So it was a little bit cold that night, but man, it was a fun night. Then we were at the All-American Club. There's Becca in the middle there. It was her birthday on Friday, and so we celebrated both Friday and Saturday, and then played kind of the after party of Festiversary. So saw a lot of folks. Ryan, I believe, was there both nights. It was kind of, I didn't expect him on Friday, but got to see him both nights, and it was just a great weekend full of nothing but fun this past weekend.
Yeah. It didn't rain on you guys Friday night, did it?
No, it never did.
Oh, good. Yay.
There was storms in the far distance. So we got
They
lucky.
stayed away, though.
Yes, exactly.
Well, hey, coming up next on Northern Life, Hunter takes Ryan and I out on a hike in the woods, but it certainly didn't go how we thought it would. We'll show you after the break.
Welcome back, everyone. For this week's Blindfold, I decided to take Ryan and Briggs here on a hike in Duluth's Piedmont neighborhood, but the hike took a little twist towards the end. Check it out. You guys ready for the real reason that we're here?
Sure.
It's nothing that crazy.
Okay.
It's a nice shoot. You know, I like treating you guys nice.
Is that the surprise?
Think back to when you were younger. Summer's coming up. One of the best seasons out here in the Northland. It's a beautiful day out here. Got the green stuff coming. What's one of your favorite parts of summer as a kid?
I love summer because I always got to go play tennis, like all day, every day.
So I'd get some neighborhood kids together and play like, I forgot the name of the game, like Prison Break or whatever,
Yes.
in the backyard at night, and the neighbors would just hate us. But it was super fun.
Oh yeah, my favorite thing about summer as a kid, I would say the best part was just, first off, not having school at all. I thought that was the coolest thing, obviously, right? Probably just being able to hang out at home and hang out with the family a lot more, and spending summers with Colton and just, I don't know, having a lot of fun outdoors and doing everything outdoors that you can possibly do. For number second, Sizzler?
You memorized these sizzlers?
These are pretty light so far.
Okay.
Oh no, there's heavy ones?
We're getting heavy here coming up.
Oh no.
What's your favorite summer vacation you've ever taken?
We went to Spain, my whole family and I, in August one summer, and we were there for like a couple weeks. Got to experience the Spanish culture, did a lot of really cool stuff, and we were taking Spanish in school, so then we got to practice our Spanish while we were there.
I don't know, I immediately thought, well, not as a kid, but a couple of years ago, me and my family went to Lutzen, obviously not too far away, but just being together and kayaking and golfing and spending time by the water.
Every time we'd go to my grandpa's house, because he had a big pool, and it was fun being with him and being by his side, like working on cars and stuff like that, and then getting to enjoy the pool and hanging out with the whole family again. And
Ooh, a pool.
yeah, it was awesome.
Dang.
Oh, it was the coolest thing ever. And he
Sounds cool.
had golf carts, and that's kind of where I learned to drive at a ridiculously, probably unlawful young age. A bunch of kids and a bunch of students out there getting ready to go on summer vacation again. What advice do you have for the youth out there for enjoying summer, or whatever they should be expecting going into summer, from your perspective as an adult?
Spend as much time outside as possible because you will never get as much time off in the summer as you do when you're young. So getting to explore outside, like try new things, meeting friends, like doing a new sport maybe that you didn't know if you would like or not, just to try it out. I would say you just don't have as many opportunities to try things for the first time when you're older.
Give it your all, too, to whatever you do. I think especially be nice to your parents.
Yeah.
Be nice to your parents and help them, if you're an older kid, help them get things done around the house and then go play. But definitely, like Briggs said, I played a lot of video games as a kid, and I loved that, and it helped me a lot. But at the same time, there are moments where, being outside would have probably been better in that moment. But
I'd say you've got a whole life to work. Enjoy this summer while you can, Like you said, Briggs, you don't have a lot of time off as an adult, so get out there and don't take this for granted this next 3 to 4 months that you have. Favorite go-to summer treat?
oh, the Freezy Pops. The liquid things you would stick in your freezer. Oh, the great flavor, Freezy Pop.
That's good.
Bomb Pop.
Yep. The lime popsicle. I don't know what brand, or it's like a fruit lime popsicle. So
Ooh.
good.
I've never heard of that in my life.
It's just a popsicle that tastes like lime.
With
It's so good.
a joke on the stick.
There was no joke on these particular sticks. No. But there's. I imagine there's a variety out there that does include a joke. Yeah.
That's probably it.
Or banana popsicle. I love
Oh, sure.
banana popsicles. So good.
Neither of those exist.
They
banana popsicle?
They do, yeah.
Bananas.
Or frozen banana, like dipped in chocolate.
Okay.
That's
That
really
sounds
good
really
too.
good.
Yeah,
I'll
oh, it's
purchase
so
some.
good. So good.
not bad.
What's yours?
My go-to is probably the drumstick, the ice cream cone
Oh,
with the
yeah.
the chocolate, especially the bottom chocolate thing. I just bite it off and then give it to Colton. And have the chocolate bottom. It was the best. Oh my gosh. Okay, what is your ideal summer weather day?
75 and sunny.
Nice.
Perfect. Just like that song.
70 with a tiny breeze, unlike today. And it gets cooler at night.
Yeah.
Love
Good
it.
stuff.
I'd say 70. Slight breeze, partly cloudy skies, a few clouds giving breaks in the sun here and there.
Got a green screen with
Yeah, I know the meteorologist was-
Low pressure over here. Got
No
high pressure moving
no
in.
convection.
There's no convection at all. It'd be cool to have a couple storms though popping up here and there. I do like that once in a while. But yeah. Do you have any additional goals or any achievements that you want to reach as we go into this summer?
I want to just spend less time doing nothing, if that makes sense. Because last summer I feel like I didn't get a lot done because we were planning the wedding and like Matt had opened his gym, and so I just feel like I didn't really do anything like travel around the Northland, or like just take a little day drive trip up to Bayfield or something like that. So I want to get out and explore more, just even in our own area.
I love road trips, so going on a road trip for the day, maybe stay a night, and seeing what life is like for people in different cities would be fun to further explore.
Yeah, to being more active for sure. Getting outside, fishing. I want to do a lot more fishing this summer. But just enjoying the outdoors and getting outside in the sunshine or in the rain or whatever, going more hikes, more activities outdoors. I think that's my biggest goal for this summer.
All right, welcome back. We had a ton of fun on that walk. Thank you, Hunter, for getting us outside on
Yes.
such a beautiful day.
Were you
I appreciate
surprised?
that. I was. The summer sizzlers. I didn't know what to expect.
Right?
When he said summer
Summer
sizzler, I
sizzlers.
was like, what kind of turn is this taking with
Exactly.
these questions? I don't know.
Also,
But
by that
it was
point,
fun.
when we were sitting on the bridge, our shoes were just soaked as well. It was still kind of muddy outside, so feet were a little cold at that point. But it was a great time outdoors.
was.
Getting out in nature. It was awesome.
Always good to get on a walk. Well, we love when Kendall joins us here on Northern Life because that means more pictures of her sweet, sweet daughter, Avalon.
Yes.
She's getting so big.
Oh my goodness, I know. She's 6 months now
Wow.
and is very proficient in rolling both backward and forward. And she's working on her sitting too. So
my
she's
gosh.
just learning so much. That's her with her sunglasses.
Fancy girl.
I know. We took her to the zoo recently too, and
Nice.
she loved that.
Does she have a job or anything yet?
She's not paying rent yet, and I don't
dang.
know why.
Freeloader.
I've given her notice several times now, but not quite yet.
Okay.
Soon enough.
That's so sweet though.
But yeah, so I thought, I've learned a lot about being a mom and about babies, so I want to put you two to the test. I gathered a couple of questions about babies and newborns so you guys can answer to the best of your ability.
This is gonna be
How does that
interesting.
sound?
Let's go for it.
Let's give it a
Okay, the
shot.
first question is how much sleep does a newborn typically need in a 24-hour period? So we have some multiple choice up
Okay.
there ranging from 8 to 18 hours. What do you guys think?
I'm gonna go highest. I'm gonna go 18. Those
Okay.
babies probably need their sleep to grow.
I was gonna say that too. I'm gonna be different from Briggs, so I'm gonna say C. I'm gonna say 15.
Okay.
I'm still going high, but not quite that high.
You guys are on the right track. I think C and D are both correct. They
Okay.
range anywhere from like 14 hours to 19 hours.
Oh.
I have one slept when she was first born like 22 hours.
Are you
She
serious?
slept all the time, and they kind of just
Wow.
want to wake up to eat, and that's it. They just need a lot of sleep.
Same.
Go back to
That's
sleep. Sounds like the life.
yes. Wow.
Yeah, they need a lot of sleep. We were kind of confused at first, like, why isn't she up playing?
Yeah.
She can't yet.
Wake up,
She's gonna
Evelyn.
sleep, yeah.
Time to eat.
Snoring.
Too funny.
Next question.
Okay.
What is cradle cap? No multiple choice here. You just got to guess.
Maybe a hat they wear in the cradle.
That's a great guess right there.
Yeah, I don't know.
A cradle cap. Is it like a cover for the cradle, perhaps? You know, like for the shade or
Oh,
something?
yeah.
Like that? I don't know. Neither of those. We're not even close.
No, kind of misleading. So it's basically the baby version of dandruff. And
Oh.
it's kind of this like scaly, I have my hat on. This scaly skin on their scalp that kind of looks like dandruff. And it's just, they get it. And it goes away on
All
its
babies?
own. Not all babies, but
Okay.
a lot of babies.
That's cool.
It goes away on its own eventually. It doesn't hurt them. It's not itchy. It's just flaky.
Is it called cradle because the cradle gives it to them somehow, or is it just because they're young?
I
they're
think
babies?
cradle just baby.
Okay, that makes
yeah.
sense.
So
Man, that's cool though. I had no idea that existed.
well, there
both
you go.
wrong.
So
You right?
next question. What is the witching hour?
That's got to be. I'm guessing it's like an early time in the morning when the baby is like all of a sudden awake when normal people are asleep, and it's crying for some reason. You don't know what's going on. That's my guess. Something
Okay.
like that.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that.
You're kind of half right.
Okay.
I would say it normally happens in the evening, and they just cry for no reason.
really?
Some babies get it, some don't, and they're not hungry or anything. They just want to cry. So.
Same as well.
Exactly. Seriously, you just need a crying session every once in a while.
And then another question: what's the Moro reflex? Any guesses?
No idea.
I have no idea on this one. I can't venture a guess.
It's
More.
also called the startle reflex.
Okay.
So you'll be going to lay them down, they just bounce like this.
What the heck?
Babies are crazy.
know.
We'll take a look at tomorrow's show after the break.
Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for being here with us here on this Tuesday. It's been a great show. Happy birthday, Kendall.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, it was a great time here. So thanks for hanging out with us here today. And we have another good one for you on tap tomorrow. We'll give you the details on a cool event happening on the North Shore. Split Rock Lighthouse is hosting a special event, evening of events that is, that's open to everybody. It's also one of the only 3 times a year that they actually light the beacon. It's pretty darn cool. We'll let you know how you can take part in that event coming up tomorrow on the show.
Yeah, I know they held that last year too, and it was pretty popular. I think
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
people went up there, so excited to tell you guys more about it. That's coming up on Thursday, that event. Plus, we're going to introduce you tomorrow to a sprinter who's going to represent the U.S. in the Olympics this summer. But what's even more impressive than that is she's doing it while earning her master's degree
Whoa.
at the same time. Yeah,
Wow.
that's Gabby Thomas. She has a really cool story, and you won't want to miss it tomorrow. Very impressive woman. Not only that, but we'll have our resident Northern Life Timberwolves fan, Ryan, back in studio with us
Yes.
after his day off. He's going to be ready to share his take on the Wolves' chances at besting the Mavericks in the conference finals. But before we go, big thanks again, Kendall, for being here and for the fun
having
quiz
me.
on your
Absolutely.
birthday.
Oh
Putting
my
her to
gosh.
work on her birthday with that quiz.
Yes, it's a fantastic time. We'll be back tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.